friend, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite Southern Psychic, Lele in the building. And today we got another reading, so go ahead, get your drinkity drink, go get your snackity snack, and let's get it poppin'. Now today's topic of discussion, you got people flabbergasted, dude, okay? People are literally flabbergasted, like completely speechless and stunned because the old you is dead and gone, okay? So something done happened in the past is what Spirit's showing. We have the Three of Swords clarified with the Tower, okay? And so this stuff that happened to you in the past, this heartbreak, this pain that you experienced, like it was a shattering moment in this illusion that you were living is what I'm hearing, okay? And so what ended up happening is that you ended up taking all of that ish that you went through, all that pain, and you turned it into power is what you did with the Page of Wands and the Magician, okay? And so through this stripping, like you had to go through this so you could become your best self, okay? If you hadn't gone through those heartbreaking betrayals, Spirit's saying that you would not be this independent baddie that you are today, okay? And so you got people flabbergasted because nobody expected this from you. Nobody expected you to pick yourself up and be strong and to overcome fearlessly, okay? And there were times that you just wanted to give up so bad with the Nine of Wands and the Hierophant and the reversal because it feels like abandonment. Like you experienced this abandonment wound that came up to the surface after dealing with this heartbreaking situation, okay? So like I said, it feels like it was crumbling, like the walls were crumbling down, and now you had no choice but to be a fighter, no choice but to be a warrior. You know, a lot of times if we don't change ourselves or change our life when we know things need to change, the universe will kind of like put it in our face and give us no choice but to change. And this is what happened with you. You had no choice but to survive the situation. It was either going to make you or break you. Instead of letting it break you, you made it make you, literally. You literally turned into the Phoenix. Now, the energies that we do have is the highest deacon of Scorpio and the enlightened deacon of Scorpio. You might have Scorpio placements in your chart, okay? But there is an energy of the 8th house coming through for you. And the 8th house is all about Scorpio energy. It's about transformation. Also, secrets revealed is what I'm hearing. Like certain secrets were revealed about people and their true intentions and who they truly were. Okay. And so through this energy, it's crazy that we got two different deacons of Scorpio, because usually sometimes we'll get one or whatever. But we have literally the Phoenix. You are the Phoenix rising. And we also have the enlightened deacon of Scorpio, which is the eagle. It represents higher perspective, patience, observant, and being the hunter. Okay, so instead of being the hunted, instead of being the victim, you took the power back and you became victorious. This is the season of victory for you. You're having a win-win happen in a battle, okay? Some people thought that they won the war, but they didn't. They won that battle, but you're winning the war, period. So we have a major turn of events that's happening for you, and your hard work is paying off, okay, with the victory card. Now, we also have the energies of the Five of Wands, a lot of Wands energy coming through, and the Emperor. Okay, and so with this energy, this is giving like you are making power plays, you're making power moves. As I say that, we do have literally power play coming through. It says covertly manipulating the situation behind the scenes and guiding the course of events. Stay calm, right? And so there's this energy where people wanted you to trip up. They wanted you to get triggered. Okay, they wanted you to bow down, and you did not bow down, period, because you realize that you're the one with the power. You're literally standing 10 toes down in the situation that you've been going through. And so now, because of all of your hard work and effort, you're being blessed, right? Whenever you do good, good things happen. And that's what you've been doing. You've been good. You've been solid on your end, okay? You experience so much injustice is what Spirit's showing me. We have unseen justice. It says invisible forces of fairness play around you. Align your actions with integrity and harness their power. And so that's what you've been doing. You've been standing in integrity and just standing firm in yourself, okay? Being the truth, being the light, okay? And not letting the darkness overcome you or being succumbed by the darkness is what's coming through here. And we have next level. Exactly. You're going to another level, especially with the quantum leap as well. So you're going to a new level. People did not expect you to get up like this and to fight back, okay? Literally, people thought that you were just going to hand your power over in a situation, and you did not. Instead of like being a victim like they would have expected you to, like you decided to take the power back and transform your life, and you're literally unrecognizable is what I'm hearing, okay? So you've become an unrecognizable baddie, period, especially with that magician energy, okay? And so I am hearing like this energy of like where people stopped being committed to you. You decided, you know what, if nobody's going to show up to me, the way that I show up for them, I'm going to sit there and turn it around on them, right? I'm literally hearing people are in shock about the fact that you've turned your life around. Like, that's what it's given. You've just turned your whole life around. And because you've done that, like, energy has to match up. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever you change, the outer circumstances have no choice but to change as well. And so that's what I'm hearing is happening with you, is that your outer circumstances are starting to reflect the internal transformation that's happened with you, okay? And so Spirit's saying congratulations, because this major turn of events was very much unexpected, especially on other people's end. It definitely feels like people were like betting against you in the situation, and because you've been dedicated and resilient and not giving up on yourself as much as you really wanted to. I know it was a battle. Like, you staying committed to yourself with this Hierophant in the reversal was the game changer, okay? And so you having that self-belief has ushered in nothing but blessings into your life, okay? So it's given new home, new car, new whatever. Maybe you got your body done. Let's go be for somebody. But it's like there's something that's just completely transformed around you because you're internal transformation, okay? And so Spirit is saying this is going to be a season of celebration, okay? And the celebration card says a celebration is coming that will act as a catalyst for your personal growth. It's almost like this reminder of like your badassness. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's given. So Spirit is saying definitely congratulations and celebrate yourself. Celebrate this victory that you just had, boo. And as the Phoenix rising, you have literally burned away people's illusions. Like, there was this illusion over you of who you are and who, like, what you represent is what I'm hearing. And you've really changed the game. Like, what you represent now is integrity, truth, power, strength, okay? Resilience, period. Like, I'm literally hearing that you turned your whole life around is what I'm hearing, okay? I'm hearing that song, I need a hero, okay? Yes, you are a hero in your own journey, okay? Yes, we have Too Busy Winning. You are literally winning. Whatever they thought, like, they fronting and everything with this Five of Wands, you know, it's like there is no competition because you are the Emperor and you are winning, okay? So definitely this energy coming through, like, all of the odds were pit against you is what I'm hearing, okay? And you took a crappy situation and you turn it into gold, okay? Period. No facts. Never has the facts, makes ish up and lies. Like, literally had people lying against you, okay? Lying on your name. And now people are starting to put respect on your name because, like I said, all of your actions are lining up. Everything that you're doing every day, like, you're proving time and time again that you are this person of integrity is what I'm hearing, okay? So you're definitely too busy winning to, you know, not dine with the devil or not dine with people who are that low vibing, period. Hustling. Boo. This has been the time season of hustling, getting the bag, working hard, okay? She works hard for the money. Yes, making it rain, focused on money and getting it. You are getting it this season, boo. And whatever lies that they have spread, they ain't got no facts is literally the message. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely hearing a message come through. Like, some people try to tarnish your reputation, but your actions have spoken louder than their lies, period. Literally. Clout hungry, dusted off, and drama starter, exactly. Says anything, does anything, and makes ish up and dramatic. So definitely this time period, like I said, like, all the odds were against you is what I'm hearing. Like, people really putting slander over your name is what I'm hearing. But like I said, you're walking with class and style this season, okay? With this dusted off energy and drama starter, okay? Like I said, it's like you're too busy getting the bag, and it's like they could be, you know, they could be going out there getting the bag too, but they just be occupied with what you got going on is what I'm hearing. Okay. It's like, since y'all got so much time to sit here and like gossip and all this other ish, like, why don't you go do something productive? Like, that's what it's given. Definitely hearing scrub energy. Legal issues. Yeah, you might be taking somebody to court. We have court, judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. coming through. Okay, so definitely if it's a court battle or something like that, like I said, I've said this before, I ain't no lawyer or nothing like that, but this coming through, it's definitely saying, like, Spirit saying to stay in your integrity, especially if you know that you have all the facts lined up, you've been solid on your end, that's all that matters, okay? Dirt digging, bankrupt. Ooh, boo. This is the truth about some people who try to sit there and cast spells over you, talking like negatively about you, and like I said, making up lies and stuff, okay? Trying to get dirt on you. The truth is that they're bankrupt. That's what's coming through here, okay? So that's what it is. A lot of times whenever somebody can't get at you anymore, it's like, just let them look crazy. Like, you got people literally looking crazy right now, and they're just digging themselves a hole. That's what I'm hearing with the dirt digging. Like, you got somebody who's like, they're digging themselves a hole, literally. Yeah, you just been in this energy of being unfazed to people, okay? Spiritual hater on the bottom of the deck, hates on your spirituality, light, and magic, and power, okay? So, yeah, it definitely feels like whenever people can't get to you anymore, it's like they're just going to try to, like, dig dirt up or try to make up lies is what's coming through here, okay? But Spirit's saying continue to stay unfazed and stay in your integrity this season, okay? Because the truth is that you got all the facts. I'm hearing self-destructive energies from other people. You pulled yourself up out the mud is what I'm hearing. Like, you really don't be associating with that old clique of people is what I'm hearing here. And so now that they can't get your energy, now that you have blocked them energetically or literally online, they're going to try their best to, like, I'm hearing what you just squander your progress is what I just heard. Okay, and so like I said, they're flabbergasted about the fact that you picked yourself up out the mud. Bro, what was it? This whole reading is all about your integrity, okay? We have the truth card, okay? It says honor, empress, and integrity. That which is true will always be enough. And it's about standing in truth. There are some lies from people who have tried to, like, sit there and rub your name in the dirt is what's coming through here. But you've been too busy winning. Stay in your integrity. Whatever it is, it's a spiritual battle and it's almost over is what I'm hearing. Back to this energy of next level, okay? You're about to go into a new level and, like, they're mad and salty because they ain't gonna be with you on this new level up, okay? This new level up, it's just feeling like a whole renovation of you is what I'm hearing. Okay, so Spirit wants you definitely, like, stay in your truth, stay in integrity, okay? And don't let them get in your head is what I'm hearing. It's like the Wicked Witch and her flying monkeys. Like, they over here trying to send some flying monkeys is what I'm hearing here, okay? Trying to disrupt your progress, okay? We have the Mystic, Intuition, High Priestess, and Visionary coming through. So you are very psychic, and Spirit's saying that, like, trust your intuition, trust your guidance, okay? Ooh, hey. I'm hearing you've won the war. You have literally won the war, okay? So like I said, it's just given, like, they're not going to go down without a fight, but it's almost like it's not even a challenge. Like I said, back to the Emperor, the Five of Wands, it's not even a challenge, period, because like I said, you've been solid on your end through this. Yes, we have the Magic card. This one likes to show a lot in our channel when we use this deck. And it says, I'm not underestimating my own magic anymore. Power, beginnings, and transformation. So you've been transformed. You know, you have transformed your entire life is what I'm hearing. And I'm so proud of you. And we have the Great Goddess, Transcendence, Divinity, and Shakti. It's divine feminine energy coming through. All right. It's about that chi energy, right? So you've been harnessing your chi energy to attract beautiful experiences into your life. And I feel like this is just a new chapter of, like, new experiences that you're going to have. But like I said, like, whatever battle you've been dealing with other people, Spirit's saying, like, it's just the old reality that's kicking and screaming on its way out. So it is on its way out, okay? And so you'll never have to deal with that energy again. You'll never have to deal with those types of heartbreaks and betrayals because you're no longer betraying yourself, okay? Period. I'm also hearing a message, like, somebody thought that you would come back around. They thought that you would continue on this hamster wheel of BS with them. And, like, you finally said no. Like, you got tired of your own ish. You got tired of dealing with breadcrumbs and dealing with that kind of energy. Like, your self-worth now is way the F up here is what I'm hearing, okay? And so now it's like they're trying to pull you back down is what I'm hearing. Like, they're trying to energetically grab you, but they can't because you've already transcended the energies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've already made the major transformation. And there's that saying, like, once you've experienced something, like, it changes you forever, right? You went through something that changed you forever. And, like, you could never go back to that old fishbowl is what I'm hearing because you've outgrown the fishbowl, period. And so, yeah, you're just in this energy of never looking back again is what I'm hearing. Like, you're literally doing what you thought was impossible. You did it. We have Goddess of the Sea. So we have the Great Goddess and now we have the Goddess of the Sea. So we have a lot of this divine goddess feminine energy. Yeah, you stepped into your God power is what I'm hearing here. And it says abundance, purification, and ego. It's time to come home. Exactly. You're finally coming home to yourself, okay? Standing firm in your integrity is what I'm hearing. And this is a season, like, after you have been purified, like I said, as the phoenix rising that you are, okay? It's giving, like, once you're purified, you become something new. You've cleaned that part of your ego. And so now you have the ability to attract abundance into your life because it's been replaced. Like, the darkness is now being replaced with the light is what I'm hearing. Bro, we have abundance twice in this reading. So definitely all of your hard work is paying off. Like I said, a major turn of events is happening, okay? where it's like the challenges that used to hold you back now seem so small. You know what I'm saying? Like the big loud mouth that was yapping now sounds like a tiny whisper. You know what I'm saying? Because you've replaced it with good things. You've replaced it with things of good rapport. And we have the Lover. It says Aphrodite, passion, and abundance. It is safe to surrender to the good feelings. So definitely, if you've made this new achievement, like this, you've reached this new pinnacle in your life, and like Spirit's saying, this is a time here to look around and like surrender to the good feelings, surrender to the abundance, surrender to the love, okay? Because definitely through, I'm hearing PTSD, like you've experienced so much, like, and I feel like you've been at battle, right? And so as you were in battle, like it kind of gets you to where you're in this fight or flight mode. And so now Spirit's saying it's safe for you to take off the armor and to relax, okay? So just take, like, maybe even pause the video right now, just take a breather for a second and really just like think about how much you've already accomplished. You have made it. You have literally made it. Okay, boo, you are the Phoenix rising and nothing can stop you. No one can hold you back anymore. Bottom of the deck, we have the Awakened Dead, resilience, nirvana, and self-appreciation. What was I just saying? Yes, appreciate how far you've come. Appreciate yourself for getting you this far. You've literally done it. You have transcended so much darkness, and here you are as a baddie, okay? And it says, the things that almost broke me were the things that most awoke me. Confirmation, coming back to what I said in the beginning. Like, you thought it was going to break you, but it made you who you are today, right? It has awakened something that is so eternal. This inner strength is what I'm hearing here. The heartbreaking challenges that you went through literally woke up the sleeping giant of resilience and strength, okay? And so it's almost like you kind of proved to yourself, like you proved a part of yourself wrong, like a part of yourself that thought that you would never overcome this thing, right? And you proved it wrong by overcoming it, okay? So it woke you up, right? You've had this great awakening happen with you. Challenge. I knew this card was going to show. Okay, it says lightning challenge. Okay, so challenges coming through. You have overcome so many challenges, and whatever challenges are trying to, I'm definitely feeling from other people, because like I said, you've been solid on your end and you've been really cleaning up your energy and getting your ducks in a row is what I'm hearing. Spirit's saying just view this as just like, it's just another thing that you got to go through. Like, it's just temporary is what I'm hearing here, okay? If you look right here, like you see there's like a log right here. And it looks like it's a little barrier, but honestly, you can just walk right around it, right? And so kind of viewing it like that, like there are ways to get around this little hump, okay? Yes, we have freedom coming through, and it is the eagle. Okay, that's crazy. We had the enlightened deacon of Scorpio, which is the eagle. So we have two eagles in this reading. The eagle is your spirit animal. Look that up, okay? It's going to be very significant with what you're going through right now, okay? But the freedom card, this is showing that without these challenges, you would not be experiencing the freedom that you have, right? It's definitely giving Saturn kind of energy where you have to work hard, right? Like you've worked hard, you put in all this effort, right? And what is the payback? The payback is your freedom, okay? That's what I'm hearing here. Yes. We have truth and integrity. This whole reading, Spirit saying stay in your truth, stay in integrity in the situation through this battle, because they might have thought that they won that battle over there, but that was a while ago is what I'm hearing, and you're unrecognizable and you are winning the war. Just stay in your integrity, keep doing the next right thing is the big message coming through for you, boo. We have a new story coming through. It says a new chapter opens. You get to decide. Your story's not over, new treasures to find. So definitely this is a time period of independence is what I'm hearing here, where you get to decide what you want for yourself, okay? So I definitely feel like you're kind of renovating and reinventing yourself, okay? I'm also hearing like getting new furniture for your home or something like that. It could be as well. We have higher self and fire. Yes. Look, I feel like you're stepping into this timeline of connecting with your highest ideal self, okay? And so through this, it feels like you're kind of becoming like the architect of your life now, where you get to decide and to design is what I'm hearing, what the layout looks like now, okay? And so this time period, like I said, with the fire energy, is definitely feel like I said, Phoenix rising energy, purged through the fire, but it's also giving an energy of creativity. I'm also seeing the metaphor of like a volcano, right? Volcanoes destroy everything in its path, but it also makes way to create life, okay? So this is what's happening. You're in a timeline of creating life for yourself, beautiful life, okay? I'm seeing like flowers blossoming, like you're in full blossom now is what I'm hearing here, boo. Okay, and the fire says, a fire burned within her bones, a passion yearning to accomplish her goals. Exactly, you are accomplishing your goals, period. And we do have boundaries coming through, okay? Energy vampires crossing the line, fire hedge of protection, fire hedge of protection. You cannot have my time. All right, so this is like where the time period where you're stepping into like this fierceness, okay? Like people have never seen you this fierce, this direct, and this honest, right? Back to integrity and truth here, okay? So definitely, I feel like you're kind of having like a sharp tongue towards people when you have to. You know what I'm saying? And so like people are noticing this about you, how like you're really standing on business, right? Because you've already built your own empire, okay? I'm getting like you have your own empire. You got the whole, you know, but you got the fort run down. You got the little bolt thing around it, okay? And people can't just be coming up in here all willy-nilly, okay? And when they do, you put them in place, okay? Period. It's like you're the commander-in-chief now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's given. And we have acceptance coming through. It says, no longer waiting for a phantom night. She let go of her past. It was time to take flight. So you're taking flight this season. You're letting go of the past. You're letting go of anything that represents what you used to be. Like the old you is dead and gone. Like, this is new you who this season. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's given. So you're finally having acceptance, you know, like, of who people are, the colors that they show you. So finally, you're having acceptance of the situation and you're realizing, like, people are who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're no longer having those rose-colored glasses in regards to individuals. And I feel like you're in the season of, like, realism is what I'm hearing. Like, where you're being kind of a realist. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, as you're seeing people for who they truly are, Spirit's saying, like, the world's starting to see you for who you truly are, okay? You were that diamond in the rough. You were that rose that grew from the concrete, period. And so, like I said, the old you is dead and gone. And now here you are rising to the occasion as this highest version of yourself, okay? Underneath that, we have conformity. Okay, so this is what you're done with. You're done conforming to what people want from you is also what I'm hearing here, okay? And you're living in your truth. All right, so let's get a pop with some final advice. I'm so freaking proud of you, dude. I'm hearing, like, let people just look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you're in a season of, like, walking with class and sass is what I'm hearing, okay? And so if people want to sit there and yap their mouths or spread lies, just let them because they're looking foolish. We have ascension coming through. It says transformation, end of a cycle, and beginnings. Yes, confirmation. So there's a new beginning that's opening up for you. Like I said, a major turn of events is happening for you finally. And we have the faith card, hope, inspiration, and rejuvenation. So Spirit's saying, continue to have faith because it's got you so far. And wherever you're going, like, it's going to be way better than what you left behind is what I'm hearing, literally, okay? Underneath that, we have the conjurer, highest self. Okay, we have higher self coming through twice in this reading. Fertility and creativity, like I was saying with the fire energy. So things have been purged, and this is a time period for rebirth, okay? And I feel like you're, like, recreating a new foundation. Like there's something new that's being birthed out of this dark pit that you got out of, okay? And so yeah, you are the conjurer of your own life is the message coming through, okay? Connecting with your higher self to create an abundant and beautiful life for yourself, okay? So I love you so much, okay? I send you so much love. If this resonated, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out. Until next time, you have a blessed, wonderful day. Ta-ta.